shake it, nigga, how I play it. Change your sights, I date it. I'm getting that rest, nigga, hate me. I hate it, your heart, I'm saving. I'm just watch how you play. I'm just walking on faded. Maybe this shit I was made. Rolling the dough, it's crazy. They come to me, I don't pay for that. Roll another one in that paper. I smash sight, I missed it. Train my Glock, ain't missing it. I'm getting money, ain't missing it. I'm getting money on this. Check out swipe, take a fit. I was knew I was gonna feel this. Straight going up and I feel.
Alright, so it's a Monday, no news. Already know how that goes. But I didn't take a trade today. There was a good setup, but I barely got missed by an inch. So I didn't end up taking a trade. You know, it's about practicing discipline and good habits. Wasn't gonna force anything. So what I was looking at was we had this new week opening gap, of course, right? This is basically a magnet. The price will. Oh, sorry about that. It becomes a liquidity void where price wants to go ahead and fill it, just like for a value gap. So I suspected that we would come to fill this gap. Just looking at market structure, I mean at 9:30, we also had SMTs at these lows, at the lows. So that's kind of what gave me conviction. What I was looking for, as usual, price to be in discount of the range. I think we were like here when we came. Yeah, discount of the range. So we actually tapped the OTE of the range. Alright, so we tapped the OTE of the range into this 1 hour gap, also aligned with 15, and swept this liquidity. So here I look for a reversal. It was actually clean as hell. CISD, and we had this for value gap aligned, which this is kind of how I do it, right? For my entry, the CISD, if it closes super far, right, I won't take the CISD. I'll put a limit at the for value gap aligned with the breaker for a unicorn. But if the CISD is pretty close, which it was 50 point, well, it's because the market's been super volatile, so it looks far, but it hasn't been. Once we closed through the gap, CISD, I expected that we would come down and tap it. Since it wasn't that far, placed the limit. We never came to tap it. So I got left behind. My bad, brother. Yeah, I'm about to tweak out, but yeah, I put the limit right there. Alright, and I just watched it leave me and just pumped. Then, once we came into the gap, price just absolutely pumped. I think somebody said Trump paused tariffs, and that's kind of why. But I guess that's why, but we absolutely pumped. And after that, it already hit my draw liquidity. I don't really know, I don't really trade too well in these conditions, where it's not really much structure to go off of on both sides, right? It's just yeah, and we had this huge pump, and it's a no news Monday. We have FOMC, CPI this week. So why waste my mental capital on this day? After this big pump, right? After this, I just got off, and just wasn't looking for anything. And yeah, bro, I just kind of called it a day right there. The conditions have been pretty shit. So, you don't want to waste trades on this. Just wait for your setup to occur. If it does, execute. If it doesn't, don't. And that's the most important. Put the right habits on the chart. Don't feed your brain with dopamine from breaking your rules or taking a trade, bro. Just literally follow your trade. Follow your rules. One thing I do want to show you guys is my FX replay. Right? You need to have a proven system that is profitable to have confidence in executing your edge, right? So, right, this is recently what I've back tested, right? And people might be like, oh, but you have a 40% win rate. Bro, it doesn't fucking matter, right? 38% win rate, 56% up, right? I'm up 56% for the year. All green months except April. And in April, I could have been break even. Oh, shit. Mailman, but yeah. April could have been break even, but look at these results. Now, this is on 100K. Imagine, if you multiply by 5, right, that's 500K. So, do the numbers. September is pretty bad, but yeah, bro, you could kind of see how effective the model is. and you don't need like a 60% win rate, bro. Like 40, 50. Some months were 40, some months were 50. It's around that range. You know, if you guys know Jade Cap, he has around that range of a win rate, and my RR is, what is it, bro? It's like 2.5 average, right? And you're getting these results, and on some months I'm getting more, so that is just absolutely skyrocketing. So yeah, bro. You need to have a proven model that has profitable over the long term, like at least a year. I've done multiple, like, bro, I've back tested, you know, like I've done the work, right? So you need to back test, prove to yourself that you have a profitable edge, and then apply it to the market, bro. If you don't have a proven edge, then the system, bro, why are you trading, right? Because now you have emotions on top of that. If you can't execute with no emotions, and you're not gonna be able to be profitable with emotions in play, and you thinking about the Lambo, you thinking about the GT3, the hose, the penthouse view, like you're not gonna be able to operate at a high level. So yeah, bro, this is it for today. I mean, I'll just stay away from these conditions. Just be careful. I mean, if you are gonna trade, probably size down, and just, bro, wait till further in the week, bro, for clear markets. That's kind of what I struggled with for a long time, is like trading. Like if I saw my model, I would be pattern trading, bro. Like, but the more I backtest, the more I start to understand what conditions I'm good in and what conditions I'm not. Like, I like to trade when there's structure. So like, for instance, like if we're in this range right here, we swept liquidity. I can expect a reversal here. I have data on the left side of the curve to be able to go off of. You know, for here, we're trending higher. Like, this is the kind of structure, right? I have structure. I draw liquidity, right? Boom, boom, boom. Like, this is the kind of structure you want to trade, right? Right? Higher, we're going higher. We're drawn towards somewhere. Right now, I mean, we are drawn towards something low, right? So I'm pretty bearish, but yeah, super trending markets, I'm not too good in. Like, I use like, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I'll just be careful. Just know what you perform best in, right? You're not gonna perform best in every single condition, right? I'm not too good at trading continuations. I don't really prefer them, like trading reversals. So you just need to know yourself, know what you're good at doing, and just move accordingly, right? But yeah, so this is a short one. I didn't take a trade. It's not really go over. I did journal. Journal the trade. All I did was NQ, no trade. So I just review. So I just said, came into the day looking for an expansion higher due to SMCs at lows and the new week opening gap being the draw liquidity. I waited for a setup to occur, tapping into the 1 hour fair value gap and OT of the range, where we had a nice reversal to the upside, but price didn't give me an entry, so I ended up being left behind. But I didn't chase price or try to force anything. Importantly, I had the correct bias, which is good to know. Which is good to know. During the expansion, we had a huge pump due to Trump pausing the tariffs, which left price unpredictable. After seeing that, I decided to get off the charts and call it a day. Then I put my time frames, right, 15-1, kind of giving like overview of what I was looking for. We had one good trade. It would have been a banger, but it didn't. Price just wasn't delivering how I wanted it to, so I just left it. Got left behind. I'm not gonna chase price, brothers. You know, you need to have a abundance mindset when it comes to everything in life. Don't get FOMO. That's what FOMO is coming from me, bro. I'm like, oh, I missed the trade, I'm cooked, and then you end up taking a loss and taking 2 steps back. Now your next win, when you have that next good setup, bro, it's just gonna bring you back to break even. Right now, like, bro, now you're 2 steps behind, and when you could have just waited for the good conditions, waited for your setup to be there, and to execute upon it, you wouldn't have taken those step back, right? Those 2 step backs, and then work your way back up. Like, it's these little mistakes that chip away at your P&L. Just fixing those over time. But yeah, just get 1% better every day. My bad, but yeah, get 1% better every day. Keep working, and we're all trying to refine our craft, master our craft, and the money will be a byproduct. So I'll be back tomorrow with another review, and yeah, man, y'all take it easy.